Bursledon. It's Bursledon Fun Fair. Now, we have been to Bursledon before this year, however, it is a different fair. It's Charles Cole Fair rather than B. Cole's Fair, so we have a completely different ride line up here. I say different, some of these rides are familiar. As you can see, we've come straight to the Orbiter, no questions asked. Project X is down here joining, and some of these rides we haven't seen this year or been on this year. Paragliders and a top hat ride we haven't been on this year, and I didn't go on the Earthshaker either. And we saw Charles Cole on opening day down in Forley. I say opening day, it's opening and only day down in Forley, the day of lockdown. So yeah, really looking forward now to coming back and riding some more rides. On the way in, we got temperature check, which is absolutely fine, and also we've signed to say that we're here for track and trace. You can't get much safer than that, to be honest with you. It's opening day, it's 4 o'clock, and yeah, as I said, I've come straight to the Orbiter. So really happy, because generally, obviously, you know, this ride and the Project X doesn't come down to Charles Cole, certainly doesn't come down to Bursledon. And you know what my love is like for this Orbiter, so I'm actually going to shut up now. I'm not going to hit the Orbiter. So I bloody love this thing. I tell you, it's just so good. And you know, we saw this advertised on the Facebook page. Here we go, look at this, go. Oh dear. Saw this advertised on the Facebook page that this was coming down to Bursledon, and it's on my way home from work. I work in the New Forest, I live in Portsmouth. So, you know, this is absolutely ideal for me. I might have to go to the other side to do it. I'm not sure it's been along here this far before, but I absolutely love this Orbiter. It is my favourite. I have so much love for it. So with Project X, we've also got the Earthshaker, which I didn't do. The Earthshaker, which I didn't do. We've got a stunning Twister as well. We've got Ghost Train. We got the beautiful Master Blaster Miami. We've got quite a few rides to take you on. So it's very much an in, get on the ride, and out. That's the plan, but feel the heat. Look at the power of this. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah! Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Excuse me while I spit everywhere, Jesus. Beautiful, I just love it. I've come straight in, I've come straight to the Orbiter. We will show you around the fair, but particularly while it's quiet, we're going to go and see if we can get some rides by ourselves. And we're going to stop at the Earthshaker next, because I missed that down in Forley. So Earthshaker is next. Now I parked a little bit further away, I always do it, I don't tend to park in the mud. But it's a really loud fair that you can hear from anywhere. But as you can see here, you've got some paragliders, you've got the Triburn, the top hat sort of ride there. Mexican hat, probably the best way of describing it. They're beautiful Sizzler and Master Blaster. That is joined by Project X and of course the Orbiter. I got a lot of love for that Orbiter, as you well know. Ghost Train over the back, obviously juvenile rides. Massive or juvenile rides here with the flying jumbos. You've got little paragliders, you've got little chairs, you've got the 4 floors of fun here, the fun house, and the Earthshaker. Now I didn't do Earthshaker down in Forley when I last saw Charles Cole's, so I am going to do the Earthshaker next, because I think getting the spinning rides out of the way is probably a really good thing. Over the back as well, you've got the Dodgems. Plenty of rides to go on. As I said, 25 tokens. I have bought tokens. Bought tokens for £20 for 25. And we may as well use them. I haven't got the boys with me because I'm on the way home from work. I've got a little Thomas train here as well, look. I'm not even sure I've seen that before. I don't think I've seen that before. So yeah, we're going to get in, we're going to ride as much as we can, we're going to take you on board, we're going to have some tokens left, so there's going to be a re-ride on that over there, and there's probably going to be a re-ride somewhere else as well. But let's crack on, let's go on some rides. So I saw this once last year, it's very loud one this one. I saw it once, and that's it. We're probably going to have to cut off the music, here we go.
Yes, 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 it's not slow. Fast enough, we're gonna rock and crack and ready.
You know, we've been riding that Earthshaker for ages now. It's such a classic Waltzer, big one at that as well. Much bigger, much more cars, or more car than what you get in your ordinary one. And years we've been riding it, really work hard on that. We've been treated to some good Waltzers this year, but I tell you now, never underestimate the classics, because the work they've done on this, the way it spins, the way they work on it, the lighting, the music, I mean, it's probably the loudest one I've been on. It's absolutely astounding, to be honest with you. Absolutely love it, absolutely love it. So as you can see, we're going around in order. So it's Ghost Train time next. Love the LEDs, they just look fantastic, don't they? Little guy moving on the outside here. Yeah, loving that, loving that. So, Ghost Train next. Ghost Train dive! Woo! Oh, I love a good Ghost Train dive. There we go, we've got the dark tunnel. Love a bit of music. So this is the first time I've seen this year. We saw it quite a few times last year, up and down the country. I don't think it was just located sort of down here. We just found out some stuff on the go. We've just been on the Ghost Train. We just found out some stuff, but we'll ride this. I love these rides. We've obviously done reverse time this year, which was, you know, it's the same kind of ride, just facing outwards. But I love these rides. They're so relaxing. It's just, you know, bounce up and down, and the airtime right there, the airtime. Oh, it's just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Actually makes you want to hold on a bit, just a little bit. Well, there we go. There it is. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh yeah. What is not to like about these rides? This is what I want to know. I love the way they bounce. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the way they bounce. Ah, so you can see the rides in the background here. It is quiet, it has only just opened, and I don't know by the sound of things how long it's going to be open for, which is a real shame. A real shame, but we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed for them. We did find out some dates as well, because there were no dates. Jesus Christ. God, that's a proper hold on moment there. Whoa! Oh yeah! This is where it speeds up and you get pinned right to the edge. Holy crap! Whoa! Oh yes! Oh! I tell you what, this thing's probably quicker than reverse time in honesty. And you're not pinned facing outwards. Oh! Oh yeah! What a great ride! What a great ride! Oh! Yes! Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. And we've got a bit of flat time as well, just to add into it there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And you know, you just don't see these classic rides enough. Especially these. I don't know how many of these are left in the country, to be honest with you. It's a great example. This is a fantastic example, especially with the new LED lighting as well. What a great ride. What a great ride. I think we're going to do Project X next. I'm not overly sure how much off-ride footage I'm going to be able to get from the fair, to be perfectly honest with you. Because there's not that many people here yet where it's just open. It's quite loud here, so I think we'll wait. And we'll wait until we're off at Project X. But Project X is where we are now. Ready, waiting to go. Time. I'll hold on to my phone, I must lock that in my pocket. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Here we go around the other way. Woo. Yeah, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Countdown. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, everybody, get ready. Because here we go now, steady.
Oh yeah, so this is the first one of these I've done this year, and it has a nice little rock in and out program here, look, where we just swing in and out. Hey! Love it, love it. Don't get on very many of these, just don't see very many of them around. And this is a fantastic example. I mean, look at the paint job. Proper finish, really nicely. Really nicely finished. All round, even the pay box looks good. You can see there the orbiters going around. There are people arriving now actually. So I'm really hoping now the sun's come out that the fair does pick up a bit. But here we go. Here we go, we're going up. Woo! Oh yeah. Some lovely views of the fair from up here. Lovely views. Woo! So after this we have the Master Blaster to do, the Miami over there. I'm not seeing anyone go on it yet. And that beautiful twister as well. That twister is absolutely stunning. Stunning Sizzler ride. We'll be going on that. We're definitely going to be doing a re-ride on the Orbiter. And you know, less people arrive, I probably won't go on the Dodgems. I can't see me going on the Dodgems. But we'll see. We'll see. As we come back down to Earth, I say there's a few people arriving, which is great to see. That's the Paragliders, so I'll come over to the Sizzler. I love this Sizzler. I have to say, it's a bit of a stupid mistake by me. Where I've come straight from work today, I've got slip-on shoes. And these slip-on shoes, I either slip over on like metal like this, which is designed not to if you're wearing good shoes, obviously. Sadly, I'm not wearing good shoes. Or when you're flying around on, I don't know, Project X or paragliders, there's always a good chance you're going to lose them. So not a good choice of footwear if you're coming to a fair. Coming to a fun fair, don't wear slip-ons. Wear something that's going to stay up. Look at this though, it's a beautiful machine. Not seen it go round yet. I think we might be first on this today. We might be first on. Might be the only ones on it as well, sadly. Like I said, there is a couple more people walking around the fair. The weather has been horrendous. Absolutely horrendous today. You know, it's just been awful. Awful. So I'm kind of not too surprised there's no one out yet, but fingers crossed for them. People do make it out. It's just such a beautiful looking machine, this really is lovely. Lovely LED setup, as you can see. Some really good sound going on as well. Got strobe lights for night. It's nice actually. Oh, here we go. It is nice to see the lights on, because it's not dark yet, but we very rarely get to see the lights on, which is, you know, fantastic. Yeah, let's twist again. Woo! And the best news is it's padded. The blimmin' corners are padded, so it's really comfortable to sit on as well. Woo! Woo! Love it. Woo! There we go, we're getting faster. Woo! Woo! Here we go. Whoa, yes, love it. Woo! Oh, it feels like we're getting quicker. Feels like we're getting quicker again. Are we getting quicker again, or is it just me? Oh, that's what we like. This is what we like. Woo! And there we go, that is the Sizzler. Love a good Sizzler. Look at this thing. Oh, I love the LED lights on these things. They just look absolutely stunning. Attention! Woo! Woo! Oh yeah, see this is a quick one, this one. This is a proper quick one. Woo! 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 Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Whoa! Yes, come on! Woo! Oh, a beautiful view of the fair, look at this, look at this. Twister, Top Hat, Paragliders, Orbiter, Earthshaker and Waltzer, Project X, the Swing Out, the Ghost Train, the Dodgems. We're on the Miami, loads of juvenile rides in the middle. And you've actually got a Wipeout down the back as well, to be honest with you. Oh, but here we go, we're going the other way. Woo! Oh, I get thrown around a bit more this way. Oh, yeah, definitely more airtime, definitely more airtime. Oh yeah. As I said, it is great to see the fair with so many lights on. You just never get to see it. And when we are kind of coming towards, well, I say end of season, it feels like the season's ended. It's just so much more prominent as you drive along the road. Love it. Woo! Oh yeah. Woo! Oh yeah! Woo! 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 Oh yeah! Whoa! What a ride cycle! What a ride cycle, people! What a ride cycle! Don't get much better than this! Woo! Ah, Project X is on the go, look! You're going to get some off-ride from here! That's the best I can do! Woo! Woo! Loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes.
1.
There's Project X, look. That's a great view actually of Project X from here. Woo! 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 Love it. There's some more people coming in as well, which is great news. Woo! the Master Blaster. Wow, what a ride cycle on the Master Blaster there. Now then, I know we can go somewhere a little bit quieter away from the music. It is a very, very loud fair. I will say, I actually got quite wet on that. I think the restraint sucked up some. I think the restraint has sucked up some water today. So this is where we are with this fair. This is Charles Cole Fun Fair. It is on the Bursledon ground. We've been to the Bursledon ground with one of the other Coles this year already, and that was home to some of the different rides, including New York, and the Super Dragon, the skydiver that was here, as well as their own, obviously, Twister, etc, etc. And we've seen them again since as well. We saw some of them in Red Hill, and they've been around. Now this fair, I believe, was supposed to be down, I think it was supposed to be in Sandford. I think it was supposed to be going to Sandford, down in at the other side of Southampton. However, Southampton council cancelled all the fairs. For whatever reason. Well, we kind of know a reason, but it doesn't really make sense. They cancelled the fairs. So they were forced to pull out of it, and this is kind of a ground in which they've come for. And because obviously they're quite close to where they are, this is why Project X and indeed the Orbiter have come over this way as well. They're over the other side, sort of Bognor onwards side, Brighton Way. And I think she said she'd been to Seaford, so they're kind of more over that side. Now obviously we are in the middle of a pandemic time, and I do get we're in the middle of a pandemic time, but you know, let's just track this as we come in here. You've got the lovely security guards as you come in. They're all masked up. They advise you to either use a track and trace app, and that has been released actually. I completely forgotten that had been released in the last day or so, and I haven't installed it yet, and I really should have done it. It was pretty bad of me not to do so. If not, you put your name, telephone number and details in that book, which you see those people signing in there. You then sanitize, you then get your tokens, and in you come. And you know, once you're inside, I forgot as well, the reason why I put the mask on is I put the mask on to go in the ghost train, because I completely forgot that on indoor attractions I would need to wear a mask. And that is how, you know, that is how to the letter they are doing this. And it baffles me, because you know, I can bring up examples of theme parks. If you go back and look at the vlogs, you know, if you're not used to, you know, watching someone that's going to the fairs and the theme parks rather than just watching people at it, I can tell you now, I've been to both, and I can tell you now, the fairs have nailed it better than the theme parks, any of the theme parks whatsoever. I've not had a single issue at a fair, and even the best theme park I've had an issue at when it comes to this kind of thing. And again, you know, we won't get into the should we, shouldn't be, mask, no mask, any, whatever you want to, your opinion of it is. It's because obviously they put these regulations in place that fairs are getting cancelled because people don't follow them. So it's kind of irrelevant, I hate to say, whether you like it or not. You know, the fact is, it's here to stay for the moment, and the fairs are doing an outstanding job. You know, we went down to Gosport and we saw the John Sell fairs down there, and it was just so well laid out. And this one is absolutely fantastic. You know, we're fully enclosed. You know, there's sanitizer everywhere. The queues are really good. It's really well laid out. But yeah, that's the entrance. Now, he's told me, because there's no dates on it, it's Thursday now. I want to say it's the 24th of September. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair. And I'm a bit late home. I actually left work early to come down to the fair today because I really wanted to come to the fair. And it has been hammering it down all day. The weather has been absolutely appalling. So I kind of understand why it's not busy yet, and it's supposed to be quite a nice weekend. Now, the gentleman on the ghost train has told us now that Hampshire County Council want to cancel everything. So rather than leaving it up to the kind of individual, you know, councils, constituencies, whatever you want to call them in the middle, it's Hampshire want to cancel them. So we have heard that some of the other ones have been cancelled, and they have been down here today trying to cancel this fair. But this fair is going to be on for the next 3 weekends. So Thursday, Friday from 4 o'clock until a bit later. I think it's 8 or 9. I'll try and find out. And then at the weekends as well, from sort of the middle of the day for a little bit later. I want to tell you they're being. I really hope they are, because you know, it's so much better laid out than what people think. And I know that some of the negative press they've got, because there are always going to be people that keyboard warrior and say you shouldn't be open, everything like that. And I do get that, you know, people are entitled to their opinion, but ultimately, if you don't feel it's safe, don't come. But from my opinion and from my experience with these, you know, I felt safer coming here than I have going to Tesco's, which is just a free-for-all now. You know, from going to the theme parks, which is generally well overcrowded, even going to the beach on a sunny day. You know, the distancing is better at this fair than what it was on any of those, and I think it's really, really unfair that they are being cancelled and other places are allowed to be open. So stay safe, whatever you're doing, stay safe, obviously stay safe, but if the fair is on, come down and support it. We've spent today, we've bought tokens, genuinely bought tokens with money, and it's such a shame. I feel so sorry for them. So fingers crossed this is here the next 3 weekends. You best take a kind of keep an eye on Charles Cole Facebook page to make sure it's going to be here, but fingers crossed it is. Now then the rides. We're gonna have a little walk around. We'll put our mask back on. And we'll have a little bit of a walk around now. So we did the Twister. We've done this one already this year, this Sizzler, Twister Sizzler ride. We did this down in Forley. It was only open for the night before it all shut down. Lovely, lovely example. It's only a few years old. Lovely example. Had amazing cycle on the Master Blaster. And again, I did the Master Blaster at the beginning of the year down in Forley as well. Dodgems, not doing Dodgems because there's no one to go on them with. It's the first time we've seen the Trident hat this year. And it's great, they're great rides. We did reverse time at Pleasure Beach in Great Yarmouth. Very similar ride, just facing outwards. Stunning ride, absolutely love it. Paragliders are an absolute classic, we really enjoyed that. And of course you've got Project X as well, which we've seen probably more. In fact, we have seen Project X more than any other ride here this year. Every fair we've gone to in the last sort of 2 months has had Project X at. I've had a couple of rides on it, the boys have had a couple of rides on it. It's a lovely swing out, it is a lovely swing out ride. And you know, it's down here in Bursledon at the moment. You know my love for this Orbiter. And this tipped here for me. Fares are a lot bigger, so you're getting great value for money. And you know, when you can come down here and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 massive machines to go on, you can justify buying the tokens. You really can justify buying the tokens. And as you know, I have a lot of love for this. This is my favourite Orbiter. We saw this in Lancing. She didn't go to Bognor Seafront with it. It went to Seaford instead. It didn't go to Bognor. But I just love this. It is my favourite Orbiter. Full stop. Full stop. And of course we had Accelerate down there as well, which was my favourite Waltzer, both in one place in Lancing. And you know, it makes a massive difference. But I just love it, absolutely love it. Wonderful people that run that. It's a fantastic one. It is easily the quickest Orbiter I've been on. And I won't have anyone say anything else. No, won't have anyone say anything else. Earthshaker, classic Waltzer. Quite a big car one as well. Really, really nice. Work really hard on that. Get a good spin on that. Of course, Juvenile Rise Funhouse, we haven't been in Ghost Train. It's a really good Ghost Train, that. Got some lovely effects in it. You can even see the little triggers on the floor. And you know, it's geeky things like that I love. I love the geeky things. And of course, Dodgems down there. Now we're going to do a couple of re-rides. We are going to do a couple of re-rides because we got some tokens left. I really, really hope they are open past today. Really, really hope they're open past today. And if they are, get down to Bursledon because it's a beautiful setup fair. And they're working really, really hard and definitely keeping it safe for you. But I'm going to go back on the Orbiter because, you know, why not? Why not? And it's back on the Orbiter. And here we go. And we're off. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So of course that is actually over the back there. I believe that one is Charles Cole's yard, just there. So they've literally come through here, straight through. Well, they probably have to go round it honestly, because I think this is a fenced off field. But that is their yard just there. And that's where they're usually kept. But there we go, it doesn't matter. Who cares, it's Orbiter time. Oh, yes. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy. much of this Orbiter. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Even as a main theme park guy, and I appreciate I go to theme parks more and we're called UK theme parks, ultimately we come out for the rides. We come out for the rides. We might actually get some off-ride. Heaven forbid, we might get some off-ride. Of a Twister. Who'd have thought? We might have made a duel this, look, with the Master Blaster. Who'd have thought? Who would have thought? Beautiful, beautiful machines. I hate seeing them go to waste when everywhere else is open. Really is frustrating. Oh, there we go, look, we'll get a double shot here. Double shot. Yeah, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So these are the stables of the Charles Cole. These are there too. Certainly two of their rides with the Master Blaster Miami there. That's stunning. You remember the cycle on that was absolutely amazing. They're holding on for dear life on there. I'll bring it back around slightly. They're holding on for dear life. And of course this stunning Sizzler Twister ride. Yeah, love it. They're definitely loving it over there. Yeah, it's a bit like Hex, you know, sometimes when you watch people on some of these rides that they clearly don't go on very often. Yeah, they struggle with them. So we have 6 tokens left. 6 tokens left. What could we do with 6 tokens? It'd be a shame to waste them. So we might have to go on another ride. We might have to go on another ride. It's a bit of a shame there's no one on the Dodgems. I wouldn't mind bumping some people on the Dodgems. But yeah. What's to go on? What's to go on? What's to go on? Project X makes us the Project X. So one thing we haven't discussed is the tokens. So everything is 2 tokens, with Project X and Wipeout being 3 tokens. Obviously Project X is a much bigger ride, which is why I do 3 tokens. So now I've got 6 left. I have to say, I probably won't go back on Project X, so it's going to leave me with an uneven amount, as I'm not going on the Wipeout. No reason for me to go on the Wipeout. But I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. I kind of want to do the top hat again. I think we'll go on the top hat again. I really enjoyed this top hat. I think we're going to go on this one again. So let's head round now, and we're going to take you back on the top hat. We're going to spend the tokens. I'm not going to come back down here. Well, actually, that's a lie. If it's definitely still on in 3 weekends time, we will come back down here, but we will pay them some more money without a shadow of a doubt. So I think now we're going to get back on the top hat, because I blimmin' love this. This was really quick, really nippy, and gave some fantastic airtime. Here we go again, back on the Mexican hat. I'll keep my feet down a bit, because I don't want to lose my shoes. I really am worried about losing my shoes. They seem to have suddenly got really loose now I'm on rides. Not sure why, but they just suddenly got loose. Here we go, Master Blaster still going. Some great ride cycles going on the Master Blaster. Genuinely, some really, really great cycles going on the Master Blaster. Coming down, that's incredible. Obviously we've done the Orbiter, we've done all the rides we want to do, and we are now on re-rides. We started with the Orbiter, and I think we might even finish with the Orbiter, but I love this. You know, I'm a real big fan of reverse time. I really, really enjoyed reverse time at Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, and I know people give it so much stick, but honestly, the airtime, this little pop of airtime there, and then when this thing picks up, it's really, really underrated, really underrated. I think they're fantastic rides, and I'm baffled, absolutely baffled, as to why people don't like them. There should be more of these around. So I actually don't know, I have no idea who makes this one, no idea who makes this one. The one at Great Yarmouth is made by SBF Visa. I don't think this is an SBF one, because I'm pretty sure they're fairly new in comparison to things. And someone in the comments will tell me who this is made by, I'm pretty sure of it. But they act very similar. In fact, this one probably goes a little bit higher. But as I said, there's slightly less pin. When it speeds up like this now, it's very much a hold on for dear life, because these seats are so small, you're proper pinned in. Here we go, woo! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, and then we pick up some pace. These things, it is quick. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, that's what I'm liking, that's what I'm liking. Oh, and then you get some height, and you get the pinness. And obviously it's different being pinned to the side to what it is on reverse time, where it's just arms and legs out. Whilst I really love it, I actually prefer them facing this way, and I actually feel slightly more disorientated facing forwards than what I do facing out. Maybe that's just me. Let us know in the comments below if you've done reverse time and you've done one of these old classic Mexican hat rides. Let us know in the comments, which one do you prefer? Which one do you think's better? Because we would love to hear your feedback. This is a fantastic ride, absolutely fantastic. And it really pins you. Oh, I love it. Here we go again, look. This is better than the last cycle. Oh, here we go again. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And then we come back down again. Yeah, real classic, real classic. 3-minute cycle, no complaints. Beautiful, beautiful example of one. We've seen this thing up and down the country, and it's great to see it so close to home. In a rather off point, that is some great smelling sanitizer. Really is some great smelling sanitizer. I keep defaulting back over here. Maybe we'll go and have a quick look at the Dodgems. So I've missed the boat on the Dodgems, which I'm really upset about, because there are people on it now, so I could have gone on it, but I was on the Mexican hat, and I was enjoying the Mexican hat. Me and Dodgems, I do prefer it when I've got the boys, I have to say, because I do like to punish them on the Dodgems. And you can see by the ground here how heavy the rain's been today. It is supposed to be a really, really nice weekend. So I'm hoping for Saturday and Sunday that, you know, it is still open and they can, you know, make some money back after an awful year of being shut. Really, really hope they can. So 2 tokens for 1 person in the car, actually 3 tokens for 2 people in the car. That's very reasonable. So if I was to go there by myself, it would actually only be 2 tokens. That's not too bad at all. That's really not too bad at all. We've got 4 tokens left. Not sure how many more rides we're going to do, but we're definitely gonna get on one more ride. I can't promise it's not going to be. I can't promise it's not going to be the Orbiter, because I think it will be. I'm sorry. I love it so much. I'm worried I'm not going to see it again this year, and you know that's a disaster for me. Absolutely disaster for me. So there it is, Charles Cole's Fun Fair down in Bursledon for the next 3 weekends. For the next 3 weekends, hopefully, fingers crossed. They've just told me there that it is looking more positive now, and that maybe Hampshire County Council have actually visited other places and, you know, realised how safe this one is compared to pretty much any other place going. Now, it is really well set up. I don't want you to think, you know, I'm not being biased here. I have no reason to be biased. Anyone that watches our vlogs knows very well that I'm quite good at upsetting people. I don't do it on purpose, but we just want to be honest. And you know, we've been to some howlers this year. Places like Drayton Manor were dreadful, absolutely dreadful. Can't even pretend to defend that. We've had some moments at other theme parks as well. You know, whilst we've had 1 or 2 very minor issues, at even the best places, when we come to the fairs, I have to say, they're so good. They're so well laid out. You know, their whole livelihood is based on this. And you know, because of that, you've got some really passionate people that care and want to do the best. We want you to come in and have a fantastic time. Security have been brilliant. They're so friendly. The people here have been so friendly. You know, they want you to ride. They want you to have an amazing time. And you know, they want you to have fun, which is what it's about. I love the fair in the background while I talk, because it's just it's a bit better than a bush, isn't it? You know, we've got some amazing rides here. Some of them we have seen, and I know we covered a lot of fun fairs on the channel, as well as theme parks, and you know, we have done some of these rides already this year. We just thought we'd get some nice footage there of the top hat as it goes round. You know, and he said to me, you must really like this to come back on. I do. There's nothing better actually when you get a good value fare and you pay 20 quid for 25 tokens, and I end up going on, well, let's work this out. I didn't take you back on for that last Orbiter ride because we've done a couple of POVs anyway. So Master Blaster, Twister, we've done the top hat twice, we've done Project X, we've done the Paragliders, we've done the Orbiter 3 times, we've done the Waltzer, and we've done the Ghost Train, and we've also got 2 tokens left. 12 rides for £20. And you know, let's just make this clear as well, though we have had some re-rides, you know, it's still 9 rides for £20. 9 rides for £20, and they're good rides as well. They're good rides. There's no doubt about the fact that if you want good flat rides, you have to come to a fair. And you know, people always say to me, oh, do you prefer fairs or theme parks? And I like them both equally. You know, if I want a massive roller coaster, I have to go to a theme park. I have to go to a theme park for a Wicker Man, for a Swarm, for a Stealth, for an Icon. You'll never get an Orbiter run like that at like Adventure Island. It's just unheard of. The Adventure Island one is poor in comparison, absolutely poor. And again, you know, you could use the Sizzler is in many parks, seaside parks and things, and they just run so much better. Get yourself to a fair. So we hope they're on. We hope they're on from today, 24th of September today, for 3 weekends. They're open Thursday, Friday from 4 p.m, Saturday and Sunday from 2 p.m. It doesn't have a closing time. It's usually 8 or 9 o'clock. It's going to be weather dependent. Now, it has been appalling weather today, and it's due now to clear up. As we can see the sun glistening in the background there, it is due to clear up, which is great news. It's supposed to be a really nice weekend. We're going to get this vlog up nice and early. Fingers crossed they're still here, fingers crossed. We don't know what's coming on the channel over the next few weeks. I don't want to try and pretend we do, because honestly, it's unclear what's open. You know, as Merlin annual pass holders, it's very difficult to get into Merlin passes. So yeah, we don't know what's coming. If we find a place that's open, we will undoubtedly head down here. But this is Bursledon. This is the same site, but a different fair to the one we've already done this year. There are some stunning rides here. Make sure you get down here. My name's Adam. This has been UK theme parks at the fun fairs. Enjoying the rides. I hope to see you soon.